guys, it's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. All right. Oh, real quickly before we start, if you could hit the subscribe button and hit it twice so you get all notices, I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get into it. Why has Scotus given Doge access to our Social Security information? Like the Supreme Court actually said, yeah, Doge can have access. Why would they do that? They're going to have access to your information too. All right, so we're going to do an open read on that. I wonder if I should use true crime, because it sounds like a crime to me. Clear. Spirit. Why has Scotus given Doge access to our Social Security information? Should I use true crime? Yes, okay. It came to me right away. True crime. Because whatever they want to do with our Social Security information is criminal, okay? It's criminal activity. You know, I can't wait to see these people curb walked out of the White House. I hope it's a curb walk on a bunch of them. I want to see them all curb walked out, okay? Because these people are criminals. Straight up criminals. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so why did Scotus, the Supreme Court, why did they give them access, give Doge access to our Social Security information? Now, I've understood they've had access, but from what I've understood, they've had limited access. They gave them full-on access. Let's read it. Jealousy. This is the Orange Menace. It looks like a short road. See the light right here? A short road. Okay, this is something about this is about male energy. Okay, some type of male energy. Okay, do they owe a debt to the Orange Menace, or is there money involved? Of course there is. Homicide. This is my card for either actual homicide or for it's over. You know, you take a steak, you take a knife into a table. You've seen it in movies. It's over. Or is this homicide? Someone's life is being threatened. Where is this going? Oh, we'll keep going. Let's see. Okay. There's secrets, and look what's ahead of it. Male. There's male secrets. Okay, this just came to me. Are there men in the Supreme Court that have to do with this Epstein thing? We're gonna ask. Crime of passion. Look at all of those victims. This looks like Epstein victims. That's a lot of victims. Somebody is going to want to escape. This is the Orange Menace's energy. This is the Orange Menace himself. He's a 3-year-old adult child. Okay, we get the assassination. Are people's lives being threatened in the Supreme Court? Okay, we'll ask about that. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I told you I I gardened / yard work, but more garden, from 5:30 this morning until like 11:30. That's like 4 or 5 hours of gardening. That was a lot. Anyway, that's why I'm so late today. Sorry, guys. Accomplice and partners in crime. Partners in crime. Is this the Orange Menace and the Supreme Court? Some of the men in the Supreme Court? All right, let's just ask straight up, because this is what I'm getting right now is that some of these Supreme Court justices were involved with this Epstein stuff. Let's find out. Clear. Spirit. Are some of the male Supreme Court justices involved with the Epstein gross, disgusting crimes? Yes. And what's funny is my husband had heard this. My husband goes, they're probably involved in that Epstein stuff. See, that's what the secrets were. The male. So I believe that they owe, so this debt here, I think, is a bribe, that they were being bribed. Clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace bribing Scotus about the Epstein stuff if they don't pass everything he wants to pass? Yes. Now, there was something today I just saw it go across. Clarence Thomas, I can't stand him. I think he's disgusting. But he went against something that the Orange Menace wanted. And I guess the Orange Menace really acted out about it. I'm going to read about it after this. It came up on my phone. So, clear. Spirit. Are people's lives being threatened over this whole mess with this Epstein stuff? Yes. So many men do not want their name mentioned with this Epstein stuff. And it looks like it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Everyone is doing everything they can to keep their name out of that. Crazy. Clear. Spirit. Are we about to see, is the Epstein case about to be fully exposed soon? Yes. Clear. Are there men in it that are in the Supreme Court? Just to clarify. Yes. I know I just asked that, but I just want to make sure. Yes. Clear. Are there men involved that are in the House of Representatives? Yes. Clear. Are there men that are in the Senate that are involved in the Epstein stuff? Yes. Clear. Are there men in Orange Menace's cabinet that are involved in the Epstein stuff? Yes. Clear. Is Orange Menace himself involved in the Epstein stuff? Yes. You know what I wonder? Is Muskrat involved in it? I mean, I don't think Muskrat is involved in it, because he would have, I don't think he wouldn't have, well, he might have, because it looked like he escaped to Russia after he was invited to go there. Clear. Spirit. Is Muskrat involved in the Epstein stuff? No. Okay. He's too busy, okay? He got a lot of kids and a lot of wives. He already has his own little harem at his house. This is crazy. So this is the reason why they said they voted yes, you can go ahead and have access to our Social Security information, because they're involved in the Epstein stuff. That's a shocker. That's just a damn shocker right there. You know what? I'm going to put shocker. Let's put shocker on this one, because that is a shocker. I just asked a whole lot of questions too. Okay, we're just gonna do a few more pendulum questions and we'll end it for today. I already asked this question, but we'll ask it again, just because you guys asked it too. Clear. Spirit, did the muskrat leave the U.S. already? Yes. Clear. Did he go to Russia? Yes. Okay. I got that twice. I asked did I ask in this reading or the last reading? I can't remember. But I asked it on my own and it said yes and it said yes again. So I love asking questions 20 million times. Energy changes. In a few minutes, energy can change. So I like to ask things over and over and over. Okay. Okay. Clear. Spirit, are there people in the Senate and in the House that will have to be removed once the orange menace is removed because the election was rigged? Yes. It's a big yes. Clear. Spirit, will the entire clown show go with the orange menace? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is Muskrat doing some of Putt-Putt's bidding? Yes. And as we've read, they're together against the orange menace. The orange menace should be scared. Okay, this is very important. Clear. Spirit, will the qualifications for the presidency be changed? Like, for example, you can't be a 34 count felon and you can run for president. Yes. The qualifications will be changed. Yeah, like we need to have qualifications. You can't, in most states, you can't vote if you're a convict, but you can run. I remember when I heard that, I was watching MSNBC or CNN at the time, and someone said, oh, well, he's a 34 count felon, he can't run. And they go, oh, no, he can run. They go, what? I thought if you're a felon, you can't run. No, if you're a felon, you can't vote in most states, but if you're a felon, you can run for president of the United States. That was no mistake. Okay, when our forefathers put that in there, that was no mistake. They did that because some of them were criminals up in there, and they knew that they do criminal activity, and they wanted to be able to still run for president. That's why they put that damn... There's a couple of messed up things like that, because they know they do wrong too. All right, that's it for this one. All right, you guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Really quickly, we go live every Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. You guys, if it could be pushed to 5:30 because I do want to watch the NBA Finals. It should be done by 5 o'clock, but it might go over till 5:30. So if you guys see it at 5:30, just know I could be going. It could be at either between 5 and 5:30. Most of the time, it's at 5 o'clock. So look for it at 5. It might be 5:30 if the game isn't over yet. Anyway, we do it every Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, except for this Sunday. It'll be anywhere between 5 and 5:30. So look for that. Look for your time, because I'm 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. And that's it, you guys. Do something that makes you happy today. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.